Bros before hoes, am I right? Yo. What's up, YouTube? It's the Card Trick Master here again today for another video. And I'm back once again, guys, with another video. So for today's video, I got something special. Now. This was my mom's idea. Yeah. So listen, watch. This is how it went.
Hey, mother.
I have to film a video on Wednesday. You know, you keep solving all those Rubik's Cubes and shit. Like, you should teach them. You should teach them how to solve. That'd be a good idea.
Thank you, mother.
So that's how it went. And so that's what I'm gonna do today. Thanks, Mom. You sounded a little bit like Card Trick 8 when you were saying that, but you know what? It is what it is.
I am the one your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Before we begin this video, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. That's very important. Make sure you treat it like you would treat... how would you treat it? Make sure you treat it like you would treat a demonic baby doll. You try to rip off its head, smash it against the wall a little bit until it just gets up and walks, and then you just kind of leave your house, burn it down, whatever. Do that to the subscribe button so that next time you're here, you don't have to worry about it. It's kind of just, you can do it so then you don't have to do it anymore. Make sense?
I hope so.
Let's just hop. Let's hop right into the tutorial. You're going to first want it mixed. So let's just perfect. Before we get into solving the cube, you guys need to understand the magic and the wisdom and the awesomeness behind a Rubik's Cube. So there's 6 colors. There's white, blue, red, green, orange, and yellow. Hey, how's it going, y'all? Hey. Haha. Oh, shit. White and yellow are always opposite. Green and blue are always opposite. And then red and orange are always opposite. As long as you keep that in mind, you should be good. You can start on any color that you please, but the most common color to start on is white, so that is what we are going to be doing today. Now, this is sort of a chillax tutorial, so go ahead. You don't have to sit here and study. Just chillax, bro. I'm not that type of Rubik's Cube artist who's like, okay, you have to follow every freaking algorithm, and you have to study with math, and you have to be smart to do one of these. You don't have to be smart at all. Okay, I'm literally one of the stupidest people on the planet, and I know how to solve one of these. So it's mostly just It's mostly just remembering colors and patterns. There's a lot of pieces on here. It's a lot of pieces for you to remember. But let's break it down into 3 specific categories. There's the mostest middle, which are these mostest middle pieces. These never change. So if you want to know which side you're on, you just look at the middle side and you're like, hey, look, I'm on the green side. Oh, now I'm on the orange side. Oh shit, now I'm on the white side. You know, that's the mostest middle pieces. They don't move. Then there's the edgiest edge pieces. So the edge pieces are pretty edgy. You know, they wear those fucking glasses and shit and dress, you know, like Skrillex or Chris Angel or shit like that. So edge pieces always have 2 colors. There's always going to be 1 and 2 colors on edge pieces. These are edge pieces. There's always edge pieces, and they never leave the edges. You can switch them between different edges, but they never leave the edges. Now the corner pieces, I don't have a special name for them. The cranky corners, I guess. Cranky corners have 3 colors on them. So this one has white, red, and green. So now that we know that, let's get right into step 1, which is solving the white cross here. Transition. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to find an edge piece that has white on it. Now I'm looking right at one. So let me just flip it over and show you that there's actually 2. There's one here and one here. Okay. Now white needs to be on top. And this orange here needs to be lined up with the orange middle. What you're going to do is you are going to find a way to get white to be facing down on the yellow side. Okay. It makes it easier. Just bear with me. You'll see why. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take the face and you're going to turn it like that. So then that way the white is now on the edge. And you're going to flip this side down. So now the white is on the bottom, just like this. And the orange is over here on this side. Okay. So now that you have this over here, all you got to do is take orange and you have to line it up with the orange center. So that's not the orange center, right? No, that's not the orange center either. So there's the orange center. Perfect. So now we have orange and orange lined up, and we have the white piece on bottom. So now all we have to do is take the face and flip it once and twice to line it up with white, and perfect. You have one edge completely solved of the white cross. Now you're going to do the same thing with other edges. So first edge I see is this one right here. So this is white and blue. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to make sure white faces the bottom like this. So now white is on the bottom next to the yellow. And you're going to take this and you're going to line it up with blue. So see, blue's now lined up here and white's lined up here. And you're basically just going to take it and you're going to spin it up. So then the 2 whites align and boom, you have another edge done. Now you're basically going to do the same thing with the other edges. But now that we have 2 done, there is a high risk that you will ruin what you previously did. So we have an edge piece here, right? Green and white edge piece. Obviously you take white, move it to the bottom, turn it to green, and you spin it up so that it lines up. So it's already on bottom, so you're not going to mess anything up because the white's already on bottom. You can tell because yellow's on bottom. Okay, so you're going to just basically twist it to where it lines up with red and then spin it back up. So let's say maybe you have something like this, where the white and red edge is here and it needs to go here, but you have it in the lane of another white piece that's already solved. And you don't want to screw this one up. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take the white edge that you're going to move over here and you're going to put it on the bottom, just like that, so it's lined up with yellow. Then you're going to take it and you're going to line it up with its color. So you're going to line it up with the red, and then before you do anything, you're going to fix that white that you destroyed. So boom, now you have it fixed, and then all you have to do is push that up and the cross is done. Look at that. Cross is done. That's step 1. Transition. Now the corners have a little bit of a pattern with them, just a little bit, but not too hard, pretty simple. So this white corner piece is white, green, and orange. Just like that. So that means that this corner piece has to go here because white, green, and orange. So that means this corner piece has to go here. So what you're going to do is you're going to have the Rubik's Cube facing you. So let me have it facing me. And it's this corner right here, as you can see. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to go down with your right. You're going to take the right piece and move it down. Left, up, right. Now that you did that, the white corner piece is now on bottom. Obviously, the corner piece has to go here because this is green, orange, and white. So you have the corner piece lined up in the same lane it's supposed to go. So you have the corner piece here, and the corner piece is supposed to go here. So now you do the same thing. You have it facing towards you, with white facing up, and it's in the right lane. And you go down with the right, you go left on the bottom, then you go up with the right, and you go right with the bottom. So you're just going to keep doing that pattern. Down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, right. So doing that pattern just lined up this corner where it's supposed to go. And you're basically going to do the same thing with every other corner. So let's say this corner right here, the white, green, and red corner. Okay? You're going to take it and you're going to line it up with the white, green, and red area. So now it's in this lane that it's supposed to be in, as you can see. And it doesn't matter how this is facing, you still do the same thing. Down, left, up, right. 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 And boom, it lined up. Ah, bless me. Oh, that might need some cransberry. Hold on. I'm gonna be shitting tonight. Now you have 2 corners done. Look at that. So now the last 2 should be pretty simple. So you obviously have a white, blue, and orange corner, and it has to go in the white, blue, and orange area. So it has to go here. So since it's on bottom, you're going to basically just spin it into the lane that it's supposed to be in, this lane. And what you're going to do is you're going to go have it face yourself. Okay, that lane is going to be facing you with the white facing up. And you're going to take the right side and you're going to go down. You're going to take the bottom, go left. You're going to take the right, go back up. And you're going to take the bottom and go right. So you basically just keep doing that. Down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, right. And boom, you have the 3rd corner lined up. Now the last corner, the easiest corner. It's the last corner left. So you just put it in the lane it's supposed to be in. And you do the same thing. Down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, and right. Now you have all 4 corners lined up where they're supposed to be. And the white side's done. You can tell because you have 3 here and 1. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. 3 and 1. All of the same color. Transition. This is going to be probably the hardest layer for you to memorize. But I'm going to try to make it easy as I possibly can. However, before we start this, we need about a 30-second cran-raspberry break. Appreciate this cran-raspberry for what it is. Cran-raspberry juice for all your cran needs. Not a sponsor. So now that you're all cranned up, all you're going to be moving is edge pieces in the middle layer. That's it. There's no corners in the middle layer, so you don't have to worry about doing that one pattern you had before. You have a whole new different pattern. I know, patterns fucking suck. I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible. So you're going to always have white facing up. I don't ever want to see the white on the bottom. I don't ever want to see the white to the side, or to this side, or to the back, or to the front. It needs to be up. If it's not up, then I'm going to up you. You're going to find an edge piece that does not have yellow on it. Do you know why? Really, do you know why? I'm asking you a question. You don't know why, because if the edge piece has yellow on it, that's not right, because yellow is supposed to go on the bottom. So that means a yellow edge piece is supposed to go in one of these areas here. One of this general area. That's where a yellow edge piece is supposed to go. So if a yellow edge piece is in the middle layer, it doesn't belong. So you're going to find an edge piece that doesn't have any yellow on it. So this one, see how it's yellow and red? You don't use that one. This one is yellow and green, so you don't use that one. So this one right here is green and red. And it's in the perfect spot. So you have green and red here, and you have green lined up with its middle, which is what you want. So you want the red to be facing down, and the green, the color that's on the face, you want it to be the same color as the middle on the same side. Okay, so if you have it facing you, and you know that the green edge is lined up where it's supposed to be, you gotta know that right is red and left is orange, okay? So on your right is red, left is orange. So that means that the color that's underneath that edge piece, red, is the color that you're going to be turning away from. For example, we have green here, right? Red's on the left, so you're going to take this bottom and you're going to turn it away from the red. Then you're going to take the edge that it's supposed to be on and you're going to move it down. And then you're going to take the bottom and move it the exact same way you did before. You're going to come back up with it, that edge that you need. You're going to come back with the bottom. So now the white is here. And you're basically just going to change it. You're going to take the entire cube and spin it. So now the red is facing you. You're going to go down with the right. You're going to go this way. And then you're going to go back up. And then you're going to spin it. So that way, as you can see, now that edge piece is where it's supposed to be. Now you're basically going to do the same thing. And I'm doing this opposite from what I normally do because I'm trying to show you guys facing you. If I was doing it facing me, I would have had it this way. I found another piece here. Blue and orange. Blue and orange. It's in the right place, right? It's supposed to be what it's supposed to be. It's just the colors are flipped. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to treat this like it's this piece. And you're going to do the exact same thing. Okay, so you're going to take it. You're going to spin it away from blue. So this way, because blue's on this side. Then you're going to go down with the same edge it's supposed to be on. You're going to go down. Then you're going to spin the bottom the exact same way you did before. You're going to go back up with what you just moved down. And then you're going to come back. And you're going to spin it towards the color that you need. Okay, you're going to spin it towards the color that you turned away from. And then you're going to take this side, the left side, the side that's missing the corner. You're going to go down. You're going to take the bottom, flip it so that the corner lines up, and then bring it back up. Now that orange and blue edge should be out of there. See, blue and orange. Now that the blue is facing down, you'll be able to do the exact same thing. So you have orange and blue. You got to make sure that the color that is facing out is lined up with its middle color. Okay, and then the color on bottom is the color that you're going to turn away from. So you have orange and blue's on this side, right? Blue's on this side. So you're going to spin away from blue. Then you're going to take the edge it's supposed to be on, this edge right here, and you're going to spin it down, and you're going to turn the bottom the exact same way you did before, and you're going to go back up with the thing you just moved down. So now this corner is ruined. So what you want to do is you want to spin it towards the color that you turned away from. And you're going to take the exact same thing and you're going to spin the bottom back to where it needs to be lined up with the corner. You're going to take the left, spin it down, fix that corner, and bring it all the way back up. So now that corner is fixed and you have the edge in the right piece. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish this last edge with you guys. So this edge right here is supposed to be orange and green, but it's right now it's yellow and green. So you got to find the orange and green edge piece, which is right here. And with white up, the color that's facing out is orange. The color that's on bottom is green. So you want to line orange up with orange, just like that. And green's on bottom. So this is the color that you're going to turn away from. Green's on this side, so you're going to turn the bottom away from green. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go down with the same edge that the color is supposed to be on. You're going to turn that down. Then you're going to turn the bottom the way that you did before, away from green. You're going to go back up with that edge, and then you're going to bring the bottom back. Okay, now what you're going to do is you are going to turn towards the color that you turned away from originally. But instead of moving an edge, you're going to move the whole cube so that that color is now facing out. And then you're going to go down with the edge it's supposed to be on. Now the edge is going to be opposite. So you're going to go down this way. Now you're going to take the bottom and you're going to turn it so that the white corner lines up. And you're going to bring it back up so you can fix the white. And now that edge piece is in where it's supposed to go. And we have completed the middle layer entirely. This is what it should look like. All the colors should be lined up with themselves. Transition. Now, the dreaded bottom layer. So once you're done with all this, there's 3 different ways that the yellow could look. You could have this tiny L shape, which is what we have right now. You could have one straight yellow line, or you could have the yellow cross complete. So if you have the L shape and you have these 2 here, like this, you're going to have to move this one up, turn the cube, put this up, then turn this to your left, go down, turn it back so that you can line up that white again. Now turn it back and face it down. So now you have the white line, like I said before. If you have the white line, you're going to do the exact same thing. Take the right, move it up. You're going to flip the cube to your left. Then you're going to take this right and move it up. Take the top, spin it to the left. Take the right, spin it down. Take the top, spin it to your right. Then move the cube to your right, and then spin the right down. The edges, apparently, as you can see, are not lined up with their proper colors. The only one that is red. So what you want to do is you want to turn it until you can see 2 edges that are lined up with what they need. Just like this. So here we have orange lined up, and we have blue lined up, but green and red aren't. That is perfect. That is perfect. That's what we need. So when you have the 2 lined up, you're going to have one to your right and one facing out that way. And make sure that it's the pieces that are lined up, just like this. So then you're going to do that same pattern. Up with the right, left with the top, down with the right, top left, right up, top left twice, and then right down, and then top left. That should line up each edge. So now you have this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge lined up. So now the cross on the top is completely finished. And we are down to the last step in solving the Rubik's Cube. This needs a round of applause. I am so proud of you guys. Give you guys a pat on the back. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve some of your own cran raspberry. If you guys can go to your fridge, and if you have it, take a big sip of it. Cheers to you. This video is going to be hella long. But bear with me, okay? Because this is important. Once you know how to solve this, perfect, you'll be able to solve most other Rubik's Cubes that they sell. Some of them are completely different, but some Rubik's Cubes are really similar. And if you want me to start kind of a whole series on all the cubes that I have, let me know. Leave a comment down below or DM me on Instagram, which will also be down below, and I will continue doing a series of Rubik's Cubes. So you have the yellow corners left, and the only place that the yellow corners can be are in the 4 corners, because everything else is solved, okay? So that means that there's always going to be a corner that has yellow on it in one of these corners, whether it's in the right corner or not. You're going to first check and see if there's a corner that is supposed to be where it's supposed to be. So for example, this corner right here that I'm looking at is yellow, orange, and blue. So it's not in the right spot because this is yellow, green, and red. So obviously it's not in the right spot. So we'll look at the next one. This one's yellow, green, and orange. That's not in the right spot either because this is yellow, red, and blue. So you're going to turn it again. This one is yellow, blue, and red. And it's not in the right spot either. So there's none of them that seem to be in the right spot. If none of the corners are in the right place, you're going to have the cube facing you. You're going to go up with the right, top to the right, left is going to go up. You're going to spin the top back to the left. Then you're going to spin the right down. You're going to spin the top to the right, and then spin the left down. And then you're going to spin the top to the left. That way, it still keeps line up with the edges. But now you look and see if there's any corner in the right place. Look, we have one. Yellow, blue, and red. This is yellow, this is blue, this is red. Which means the corner is in the right place. The colors are just flipped. That is perfect. So once you have the corner in the right place where it's supposed to be, you want to have that corner on your left side. So if you're looking straight at the cube like this side that the corner is supposed to be on should be on your left side. So this is my left side, and the corner is right here. It should be on this left side. And then all the other corners are going to be screwed up. So you're going to do that same pattern again. You're going to go right up, top right, left up, top left, right down, top right, left down, top left. And that should line up some of the corners. So normally there's either 1, 2, or 0 lined up. So this corner is now completely aligned, and this corner is now completely aligned. So you have 2 corners that aren't. Okay? So now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to do that same pattern that you did with the corners in the beginning. Remember the down, left, up, right? You're going to do that with these 2 corners that are not solved. You're going to have them facing you because they're going to be in the right position. Make sure that they are, though, before you start. You're going to have the corner that it's supposed to be on facing you. You're going to go down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right. And then instead of turning the cube, you're going to spin the top so that the other corner is now facing you. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go down with the right. You're going to go bottom left, right up, bottom right. And you're just going to basically keep doing that pattern over and over again until the corner officially lines up. Okay, now once the corner's lined up, you should see that every single edge is solved, and everything is solved. You just have to turn the edges now to their proper colors. So this should be green, and this should be green, and perfect. We just solved a Rubik's Cube in approximately about 35 minutes of a tutorial. We're going to transition to the outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. If you did, you know what to do. You know what to do. Share it with your friends. That's what you have to do. And, yeah. I'll see you guys next time on Friday with another video. Keep mastering life. You know what? It wasn't really that hard anyway. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So, just leave me and my best friend Crasberry to love each other. Okay? I'm sorry, but I gotta do something. So can you, like, split? Please? Yeah, you gotta just... Don't worry, baby. Just go, please. Please leave me to him. Okay? I've been waiting all day for you. What are you still doing here? Go. Jesus.